This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
The reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Scoring hook. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
This is poetry in motion. If you've got a great jab, if you've got a long reach, I know, that was me. I'm admiring what I'm seeing here.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook doesn't score. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
They block that jab. Does well to block that left jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice exchange here from both men. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's all offense all the time. You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it.
And there's the bell for round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. A match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They're in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise as we get... It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the legends of legends, fighting out of Smoking Joe Frazier. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. That left hook missed. Threw the hook, didn't land. Missing with that right hook. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Scoring hook. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Whoa, wait a minute! Patterson's rocked. Frazier still standing.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will he do? What will he tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That hook had to hurt. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You got a swarmer on your case. You know you've got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because I will keep punching until that referee said stop.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Frazier is in trouble again. Down goes Frazier. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A big whiff with the right hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's bombs away. Catch and shoot. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
On to the fourth we go. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Failing to score with that right hook. A big whiff with the right hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And that hook misses. Can't land that jab. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He missed with that jab. Oh, and Patterson's dazed. Patterson goes down. So it's onward and upward after... You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. Smoking Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
He is Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Which fighter will say no mas? This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Down goes Joe Frazier. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round 1. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
That jab had to hurt. Nice lead hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the second round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
These two were made for each other. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Whoa, wait a minute! Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That jab scores. That left hook just missed. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That jab won't score. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They threw the hook. A very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears the onslaught. Oh, wait. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles here, your cheeks here.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got, and down goes Fury. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
And there's the bell for round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
No defense for that hook. Nice counter shot. Hook just can't find the target. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You just...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked! This could be it! Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions! Down goes Fury! So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. The final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to play this in.
Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. Down goes Fury. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably around. Hold that thought. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 8. Those counter punches have to hurt. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And down goes Fury. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. He tipped Saul Canelo Alvarez. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight champ. You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight tonight? We're expecting an all-action slugfest. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with the right hook. We've been fighting all day long, and we've reached our main event, and they'll do it underneath the moonlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're outdoors for this highly anticipated main event.
It's been a long, long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, everybody's been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's nighttime now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fighters' shoulders to get that job done and perform.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That left hook missed. Missed with that jab. There's a counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Tell you what, Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominant. And there's the bell for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He missed with that jab. That hook just can't find the target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Didn't land that jab. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Failing to score with that right hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? There's the bell to start round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want the knockout. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Missing with that right hook. Wolfman step back for just a moment. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is... know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
Here we go. It's round 7. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Looking to land the hook. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Straight right just misses. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Just missed with that hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And we enter the 8th round. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.